I find you very rude.
The Novympia channel is made possible by our gorgeous patrons who get early access, exclusive content and buyer's remorse. A titty for lol to our newest patrons Matthew, Ven Laval, Fifi Trixie, Nathan Hill, Vegan Monkey, Katsunicki, Victory Doll, Devon Mertens, Karis Windtaylor and Karma Violets. Let's start the shit show. We are here at RuPaul's DragCon UK and I look fresh to death. I hope this stays on. It might not. We're upstairs on the balcony. That's where the rope cutting, the ribbon cutting was. And we know we're just here hanging out. This is our booth. Look, hang on. Oh no. There's Mish and Shah. There's Shah's prints on the end. Tacked onto the end they are. There's my name up there. It's great. I look huge in that. So this is the first time this song's come on. I'm sure it'll come on several times afterwards. Give me one shot of heroin.
No, that's not.
Of heroin, give me one.
No.
You knew that was coming though.
No.
You absolutely knew. That was sort of coined that weekend, wasn't it? Did someone else come up with that?
I don't even know.
We were singing it DragCon weekend.
I just realised I'm basically wearing the same outfit that I wore at DragCon. That's embarrassing.
Yes.
But
well, I thought that was the point because I've done the same.
Oh, I didn't think that was the point.
I thought that was the plan from the start.
No, it wasn't planned.
Yours is the day one look.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is day two. We're going to be talking about
this very delicately placed hair bow here to stop the hair falling into my face.
No one cares. We're going to be talking about DragCon UK today.
I know it was like ages ago, but just in case any of you still care about it, we tried to like vlog about it on the day, but it was very overwhelming.
We couldn't. Well, this isn't a hubristic moment saying like, oh, we were so swamped with adoring fans, we couldn't possibly get a camera out.
It was the most amazing experience, but it was just a lot. So we did get the odd little clip here and there.
We've got some smattering of clips that we'll sort of explain, discuss. We'll do a whole run through of the weekend, which was gorgeous. There were obviously some kind of like huge issues, which we'll touch on.
And we were teasing this for ages, saying we were going to do a video about this, and you guys have been asking about it, and I feel like you guys have forgotten it even happened now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone cares now, but we might as well do it.
We kind of went from that into, like, we had a few birthdays going up and then we went straight into the tour with the Vivian, didn't we?
Sorry, yes, we did do that, yeah.
So, like, we just didn't really have time to, like, sit down and actually look at all the footage and see if it was usable or not.
There's some usable stuff listed anyway. It was in January, and this is the first time Nova and I have had, like, a booth. Well, it wasn't really a booth.
I like that you keep telling people a booth.
Shut up.
It was a table.
Well, listen, it was a table.
Pitch.
A pitch. No, that makes me think of when Charmaine makes that gross comment, which I can't say on because it's really, I'll tell you later.
You've not watched this since that weekend.
Right, listen. Oh, do you know what? I put it on and Nova was like, maybe you should, you know, wash that. And I was like, oh, why? Do you think? I was sort of looking for marks on it. And then I was like, oh, she thinks it smells woofy. I've put some joke. Listen, I forgot to wash it. I only worn it once. It can't be that bad. Listen, you stink.
That's not true.
You stink of it.
That's not true.
Well, it was a booth. What is a booth? No one even knows what that is. Just because it didn't have walls, it was still a fine affair. Listen, I'm not saying it was fucking Downton Abbey, but we had giant pictures of us, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really, really cute. We got some graphics printed out and looked very profesh, if I do say so ourselves.
It was so cute. Shah was supposed to come with us. It was going to be us, it was going to be Shah, and it was going to be our friend Misha, who we didn't anticipate would have to help for the whole weekend. We said, listen, Mish, if you want to help us on our booth, because it's a fucking booth, you know, you can do whatever. It was so busy. She was there the whole weekend, God bless her. But the idea was that Shah was going to take Mish, we were going to go in our car, and... we
had so much to take. We had, like, stock, we had those big posters, we had outfits, so we were like... Shah, like, we can't just fit in one car, the four of us, so you're gonna have to drive separately. You take Misha, we'll take our stuff, and get to ours.
12 o'clock we said.
Was it 12 o'clock?
I think it was 12 o'clock.
I thought it was 11.
Well, it was 11, but then I said to Shah...
It was 11, and then it got to 11,
we'll give her till 12, because we were going a lot earlier than we needed to, because Shah is shit at getting up, she's shit at showing up to anything on time. She can't ever have, like, an actual job. Like, she can't ever have, like, a... what's it called? You know, like a time on set, like a call time. She's never going to be able to do anything worth her ass because she's shite at everything. So obviously she didn't show up. So we had to kind of cram all our shit in our car, and then Misha, bless her, sat on our front seat in the passenger seat with her luggage on her.
And it was like we were going to like a car boot or something. We just had bags and bags of boxes of shit like on our laps, and it was just less than ideal. And bloody Shah, like, she got in with one of our guest passes.
She didn't even pay, like...
I did her hair for free for her.
Well, this was the weekend we decided to stop doing anything for her.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke. Like, we're not doing shit for her anymore. You know what, Shah? Fuck you. We're not doing shit for you. So people are going to comment and be like, no, don't be mean to Shah. You've not met her.
We have some clips from that whole situation.
Shah's just arrived. This is Nova's first meeting of Shah. And, you know, Nova's not very happy at all. She's not very happy at all with Shah, who was very late. She'll sign it in her own shit.
I know. Perfect passenger, eh?
We went with our good Judy Autumn, who was in drag for the second day, and she's such a tart. Like, she fucking she was almost not going to do it. And okay, well, how about we just start with here's some clips of us setting up our booth. It was a bloody booth.
Hi, Autumn.
Hiya.
Me, see,
Don't look at me.
we're busy setting up our gorgeous trestle table.
Yeah. With duct tape and everything.
Yes.
Choke slammed over into that. We've got a TLC match going.
Shah's not here. We'll talk more about her when she finally does arrive. But how great does this look? Our booth, we were on the balcony, which was really cute, but there were a few issues with the location.
Now, the location is called the Olympia, which is Presh.
No, I mean like the location of the booth on the balcony.
No, I know. So they have a lot of people downstairs. There's a huge stage. People were performing throughout the weekend. It was gorge. In terms of the layout and stuff, there are queens on the outside perimeter of the upstairs balcony. That's the venue. We're across from, let's see, who've we got? Something Wong's over there, there's India Farah, I think Vinegar Stokes is down there, and then we've got like Scaredy Cats opposite us. Alright, love.
Oh, hiya. You alright?
There's Nova. Oh, she's figuring out the card machine.
Yeah, not good fun.
Oh, hello, doll! Now, because people wanted to look over the balcony and see who was performing down on the stage below, people would run right up to your table, because we were on the inside perimeter of the balcony, which meant people would run up to our booth, and it was really awkward when we were like, oh, hello, yes, it is us. And they were like, you know, we want to look over.
And look at the stage. But not only that, people didn't even say anything. To begin with, people would just walk behind.
Walk behind our table. Children walking behind our table.
We had money, we had valuables, and people were just walking onto the pitch and trying to... there was this one bit where, I swear to God, I was like not having it. There were these two little kids who were climbing over the railings. This balcony is like several stories high.
I was so tempted to just push one right over.
And what would be funny,
splat,
would have died. Like, instant death. Death. Like,
would have died.
No two things. And I'm just shouting, whose kids are these? Whose kids are these? And some woman, like 3 booths down, goes, oh yeah, they're mine, so they're just really excited to see the quiz. I was like, I don't care, they can't be here.
Right, well, okay. Don't you save that for a conversation with us, because it's making people at home. So you sound like you're a bit cold.
Well, but that was very stressful, and people have read a lot.
It was very
DragCon
Titanic.
UK, so I'm just trying to like tell people like what it was actually like.
From a health and safety perspective, people running behind your booth, especially kids climbing over that balcony, that was a shit show.
We also had the any other issue with it, which relates to the whole capacity thing, because we'll talk a bit about that. We weren't actually aware of that to begin with. So.
We were not aware until well into the first day.
But we were opposite Bianca Del Rio, who had the same size booth as us. What is wrong with people?
So, well, not only that,
fancy putting somebody who sells out arenas,
arguably the most famous Drag Race alumni,
opposite us in the same size booth.
Opposite us, so it was really embarrassing. So Michelle was only there for the Sunday, so when we showed up,
and she was so organised. Her team were on it. They knew what they were doing.
But her queue went right past our table. It spiraled like Snake. Do you remember on Nokia 3310? And went right past our table, and there was just like people couldn't even see us. We were sat there like. So we were very, you know, honoured to be asked to moderate a panel, and we did the wait what panel. Well, no, but it was on Gina and Assumption Wong.
Yes. On
Gina was so hungover. She won't mind me saying this because she said this a lot throughout the panel. She kept saying like, "I was really hungover. I really want to take a shit," and it was like, "Well, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you." She needs to take it. No, she wants to take a shit, and she was. I think she kind of wanted to kind of like speed through it. Yeah. We all did.
Yeah.
But the whole point was that she kept trying to say, "Wait, what?" It's like the thing with Kimora and is it? I want to say Mariah. Sometimes Gia.
Derek.
They mix
Kimora
them up.
And Derek.
They mix them up.
Yeah, but
all of the
OG is Kimora and Derek.
But Angina kept trying to say it in a British accent, so every once in a while she would just go, "Wait, what?" And it was just like, "Alright, okay, right, well, that's fine." Anyway,
I think this is going to end up on WOW Presents Plus or on YouTube or something very soon, but I'm sure we can put up some clips.
I think we'll put some clips in. We might put a longer, sort of, just the panel video just on our Patreon, but we'll show you some clips of it so you can get the general vibe.
Hi, how's it going?
You're right, DragCon.
Yes! Okay, we've just been handed a script. So, good morning, everyone.
My name is Nova. It's lovely to see you.
Oh, what's it with you?
Oh no, but my ass is really big, so I can just lie across.
Okay. There's no refunds at this point, everyone.
Beautiful.
So today we are going to prove that a Drag Race sister, no matter what season she was on, I'm not reading a thing, should know her Drag Race history!
Wait, so she already had hers, how will he, who wrote this please, see what she sees by the seashore?
Wait, what?
Oh, and there it is, the name of the panel. Hey.
Wait, what?
We thought we were going to be behind a table. You know how panels are. You're told you're going to be on a panel, but
Yeah, sit like a lady,
you're
dude.
seeing the whole. So we have to kind of sit very awkwardly. So if I pass out, then that's that. Okay, let's move on. So,
Okay.
who was voted Miss Congeniality of season 5? Oh, there's
2,
options.
3, 4.
I'm not going to give them options though, because I think.
Ben de la Creme.
Oh, that's so wrong. How embarrassing. It said, no, it says Scaredy Cat, who would have been 6 when you filmed season 1.
According to Latrice Royale, what do the 5 G's stand for?
Good girl, get a grip.
Woo!
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. She said it wrong. She said, good girl, get a grip.
Good girl,
Good girl.
Oh my god.
Good girl, Angina. Good girl. True or false? Shangela was the first queen to write a lipstick message. True or false?
True.
The answer is true. So I guess we can just move on.
Not just
they gave us a script before we rocked up. We were told there were going to be questions and we could ask the girls pop quiz questions about Drag Race history. But they presented us with a script. The lady was like, okay, so here's your script. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. No, but there were sides. We didn't prepare sides.
There were like pages and pages and pages, and we were like, oh my god, what is happening?
So we sort of had to sit, you know, do this whole little bit about like, whilst she done already had hers is. Now, how did that even relate at all? I don't know. They had to pretend that they weren't in school. They were too busy watching Drag Race. Which, from a chronological thing, like, it doesn't make, none of it makes sense. Like, the whole thing was a shit show.
I don't even remember.
Didn't make any sense.
Remember.
and we just had to ask them some questions. And there was a lip sync at the end comprising 3 children and 1 grown man.
Oh yeah.
Which was hysterical. Oh, that was great. Not the lip sync, but the fact that there were just these kids and this one like sweaty man there, like, oh right, this is happening. We were at our booth for the majority of the weekend. We did not get a chance to walk around and like look at shit.
Yeah, no, which was
shame.
A bit sad because setting up, we kind of bumped into Blue, and I really wanted to see her booth. Yeah, Shez was there. That was the first time we met the Vivian as well.
First time we met Viv in person. We'd spoken to the Viv a bunch of times through like Instagram and stuff. Never actually met her. Didn't even get to spend much time with her because obviously the whole weekend you have to really be at your station.
Yeah.
And I'm not being ungrateful for the fact that we couldn't really leave our booth.
We were just very naive. We didn't realise how much work would actually be going into this.
Yes.
So we were really, really lucky that we had the team of people with us that we did.
Thank God. So your sister Rachel helped out.
Yes.
Misha was there.
Yeah.
Autumn was there. Shah was there.
Kind of.
So she eventually did arrive really late, and she sold how many t-shirts? I feel like she made her money back.
T-shirts. She was selling her prints.
Sorry, she didn't even take t-shirts. She sold prints, which you made for her.
Yeah.
Again, like more shit you did that you shouldn't have done. I think she sold enough to make the money back.
Yeah. She broke even. God love her.
And I remember the most vivid part of the whole weekend was we had found, because of the capacity, should we really quickly talk about the capacity situation?
We did not realise this was a thing until about halfway through the first day where people meeting us started to say like, oh God, I've been queuing for hours just to get in here. We were like, what do you mean? And people, there was a lot of like hearsay and whispers going on. Everybody was saying different stories, but apparently, officially this is not what happened, but a lot of people were saying that they oversold tickets and there was confusion with the capacity of the venue, that there had been too many tickets sold. Now, we don't know if this is true or not. The official statement is that this is not true, that they never oversold tickets, but it was just the sheer volume of people at once trying to get in. But it got picked up in the media really, really badly. There were a lot of people queuing to get in. On the first day, they capped it and they stopped letting people come in, and they said, well, you can't come in, try and come in tomorrow. We'll honour your Saturday tickets on the Sunday. And a lot of people were upset about that because they travelled a hotel for Saturday.
They could only come for one day. It's a big deal to come for that sort of thing. So that was tricky.
I think a lot of it was there was some confusion over the VIP tickets or the weekend tickets. There was some cock up with the numbers there because people were getting let in for days that they hadn't bought and stuff. I think that there were so many different types of tickets. I think that's where it kind of got a bit messed up, and that's where the numbers got messed up.
And we didn't know much about the tickets because we had like a vendor. We're very, very lucky. We got a load of different passes. I don't even know what they were. Like there was a vendor, there was a talent.
And we had talent passes and exhibitor.
So we had various different ones.
Yeah.
And then obviously seeing people with like day passes, weekend passes, VIP. There were so many different lanyards that I had no idea what any of it kind of corresponded to. So all you could say to people was like, oh God, it must be so horrendous. Like you're in now, like it's all good. You can like hang out and stuff. There's a lot of overwhelming, there's a sense of being overwhelmed because the crowds were so enormous and it's like pushing past people, and it was just like try and find a quiet corner down by the panel kind of areas. There's nothing down there. There's just big open spaces. You can go and just like hang out or like find a corner and just kind of like have a breather. But the thing was, if you were in, you could not then go out and come back in again. So you could not go for a cigarette. That was one thing people kept saying was, dying for a cigarette, can't go for one because there's no smoking area. Once you've gone out, that's it, you're fucked, you can't go back in again. So we found a small kind of vendor place where we could, because we were like exhibitors, could have like a cigarette, which I don't know how like official that was, but anyway, who cares. So we would occasionally go for a cigarette down this kind of like weird spiral staircase moment. And Charmaine was going to go for one at the exact moment that over the weekend, the only single person wearing Charmaine merch arrived at the table, and she was standing there looking really nervous, looking at Charmaine. Char said, right, I'm just going to go for a cig then. Nova grabbed her arm.
She said, she goes up to Char and she was just like, hi, can you sign this kind of a picture? And Char was just like, oh, I'm just going to be 10 minutes, I'm just going to go for a cigarette. And I grabbed her arm and I went, Charmaine, you are not going for a cigarette. You are going to listen to what this girl has to say. You're going to have your picture with her and you're going to sign whatever she wants signing, and then you're going to go for your fucking cigarette. And she was just like,
that Nova like dug her nails
I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I don't know why you guys like her. She's so unpleasant.
You were like Charlie Dimmock trying to like excavate on time because you've only got like 24 hours before the person comes home from holiday.
I was like, she has bought one of your stupid t-shirts. You were gonna give her the time of day.
You dug your nails into her arm and she was so shocked, and it was, I could not stop crying. I was laughing so hard that Charmaine had one fan show up wearing merch and she logged her off.
She was like, oh no, sorry, I'm just gonna go for a sec.
I'll do 5 minutes, hun. Honestly, I'm just gonna go one minute. I'll just do like 5 minutes. We're absolutely fine. Just stay here. Love you, hope you're slim. What does she say? Hope you're thin. What is it? Love your hair, hope you're thin. Whatever some shit she says, I don't know. But that, I could not get over. It was so...
She says sometimes.
Yes, I know, love your hair, hope you win, but then sometimes she says, hope you're thin. Doesn't she say that?
I've never heard
I feel like she says that in between just like farting on someone. Okay, well anyway, that was cute. What else did we do? We had t-shirts, we had some exclusive prints that we sold that was designed by Paul Houseby Art, so we'll throw him up here if you want to follow him. He's very, very talented, and he's done other merch as well.
Yeah, like just very casual little shout out. If you do want t-shirts, unfortunately those designs were exclusive to DragCon. We might bring them back if Drag World is a thing, or I don't know, we might bring them back in some capacity, but they're not going to be sold online. We do have other designs if you'd like to support us. Because I mean, everyone's going to be struggling at the moment with this bloody coronavirus, so yeah, that would be great. Buy a t-shirt and look fab whilst you're self-isolating.
Well, don't look fab. Who says that? Yeah. It's starting to get warm outside. We can get fab ice creams. Those ice lollies.
Well, you can get that anyway.
I know, but it's like nicer when it's warm though, isn't it?
Yeah, but nothing's stopping.
And it's like more acceptable to eat chocolate when it's like warmer because it's at the end of like a frosty ice pop. Because usually chocolate's a bit much when it's warm. I eat chocolate all the time. You guzzle it. Yeah, oh yeah, you fucking guzzle it. You motorboated. We sold all the t-shirts. It was so precious. What do we have? Like one?
I think there was one left that we sent
gave to Charity Case because she asked if she could have one, and we were just like, well, we'll sell them first of all, then we'll see if you can have one. You cheeky cow! No, I'm only joking. And that was it was so lovely. I just want to say to everyone who came over, because I know this was ages ago now, but to see lines at our table was literally like, I feel like we sort of like grabbed each other at one point and we were just like, there's people lining up. Like we thought, if we can sell X amount, that would be great. Like if it
we
had
no idea what to expect. We didn't know whether we had bought too much like stock, whether we hadn't bought enough, whether like we'd bought like just the right amount, and I thought that was like, I'm just so clever.
Well, technically people wanted more shirts, but we ran out of sizes. Yeah. So you could have argued we sold out of everything, and it was only maybe the last couple of hours people were asking, so I feel like we did pretty well. First time we've ever done this, and honestly it was so overwhelming. It was lovely to meet everyone who was lining up for a little snuggle and a photograph.
Would you rather be picked up by Mimi I'm First or slapped in the face by Asia O'Hara?
I think I'd rather be slapped in the face by Asia O'Hara, because if any of her flawlessness can rub off of me, that's just fine.
I would choose Mimi I'm First just to see if she could pick me up.
I got it. Probably not.
And one of the highlights for me was, and if she's watching this, she'll love this, was a little tiny queen called Scarlett. Do you remember she came over? She had a little blonde hair that she bought, and she gave us this gorgeous skull.
Oh, yes.
Ceramic skull, and it's like a burner. And you put these like wax melts on it and you burn it. It's on our window ledge in the bedroom. That was so precious, and she was so happy to see us. It was lovely to meet you, Scarlett. Oh, so, speaking of Scarlett, we've received this box in our PO box. How cute, look, fragile, handled with care.
There's a little note here that says, if you record opening this, you can read this out if you want, kiss. I do want, actually. It says, hey Nova and Olympia, just wanted to send some shite to say thank you. We love shite. P.S. Nova, look at this drag queen mess you have helped create. Lol, Instagram, scarlettdrag.2004. I'm sure I'm already following you, so that's really, really cute.
Also, we love free shit, don't we? Have a look. What? Oh, I mean, right. Okay.
Fuggler, funny, ugly monster. Do not shake contents. Mischievous little creature within may generate excessive excitement with their unpredictable personalities.
Look at the fucking teeth on it. Look at your fucking teeth.
Look at your fucking teeth.
I don't know what that is, but I'm happy it's here.
I kind of want to open it and see what it's like inside, or what its body is like. How do I do that?
Have a little look. Okay, well, while Nova's doing that, look, we've got some lovely headbands here. Look at that with the feet. That's cute. We've got this lovely pumpkin fellow. Oh, does it light up? Oh, I might put batteries in it. Oh no, look, it lights up, you can see. Gorgeous, that'll be for the front lawn. Oh, and the light changes colour as well. Fucking love that. Don't look at the Pizza Go-Go boxes.
Oh my god.
What is it?
It's got like a little button butt.
Oh, that's so
cute. And a little certificate of adoption.
He's gonna be like best friends with Head.
Look at that.
Oh, look, you can register it.
Adopt at your own risk, fugler.com.
Fucking hell. Look, we got skulls, little skull friends. We got some nails in here. Oh! Okay, so Nova's found a green turd.
It's supposed to be a pickle, but it is like the poo.
Oh my god, do you remember the poo?
It's exactly what
it's the same as the poo, but it's green. Right, but look, there's also a Jurassic Park keyring, which is precious.
We've got a cake squishy.
A nice bit of cake. More skull friends. And then what's this stuff wrapped up here?
Oh, I know what this is.
Are these those bottles?
From,
oh, they're the Halloween bottles.
Because you were saying how much you like.
We have a collection of these. Oh, we don't have these ones. This is so precious.
We don't have these ones, so we'll definitely...
Oh, and there's some candies in here as well. You ain't never getting a piece of this candy. Oh, what's that last bit there? The headband.
Moon Dreams.
Oh my god, are they like those pressed lollies? I love those.
Are they like edible? Are they like... They smell like they're like...
Is it a bath bomb?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, because the other thing is candy. The other thing's chocolate orange. Unless, of course, this is a chocolate orange.
Do I dare lick the dust off my finger and see if it's soap?
Yeah, go on. Is it soap?
I think it's soap.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Listen, Scarlett, this has been so precious. So thank you for all of our goodies, and Nova's gonna probably die now.
And to everyone who gave us tat, sweets, the ladies who brought us the bags of sweets, God, they lasted, what, 30 seconds? That was dinner time. The custard creams, fuck, they went, didn't they?
That was the thing, like, we didn't even have time to, like, eat that weekend. We'd get back, we had an Airbnb, it was a great Airbnb right across from the Olympia, and all we would eat for, like, 24 hours would be, like, takeout. So we had, like,
which was weird.
Pizza.
Okay, here's a clip of the Airbnb. This is us arriving at the Airbnb.
I'll leave it here and then try it on when I've got everything on, but I'm not leaning on no.
Yeah.
Not to alarm anyone, but I can't remember anyone.
So then why don't I have some of these as well, because I won't be...
Yeah, I know, but I don't have
So this is the Airbnb. Got Autumn and Nova going through some jewellery options over there.
I'm excited.
Do you like any of them?
I don't really know.
Have you just got an affinity with orange?
They're not like ideal though.
No, they're just a little bit like...
it was more like
orange.
That was...
No.
For me, I just got it all mixed together.
Have they got scissors in here?
I've got scissors.
I can't get it.
Look at this. Just for size. My car has got a bigger sink than this. Look at that. That's not good. And then also look at the shit of it. Look, that's just like hanging off.
In that tiny sink, please.
It has Felix too.
Yeah, it's what we've got. Oh my god, that can be me tomorrow morning. Look how that's squeezing out.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Mm.
What? That looks disgusting.
No,
It's the rustlers.
Oh, that's relish. I thought it was tomato.
Oh no, you fucking up.
Relish is even better. This is the living
Get out my room,
space.
please.
Shah's sleeping on that settee over there. And then we're in here. It's all nice, it's very nice. I've shotgunned this for my makeup station. There's one of Nova's girls. And then this is Misha's room. I hope you've not left anything untoward out.
No, nothing untoward.
Great one, great one. So, you know, just sort of settling in now with a... Oh god, didn't even touch the side shard. Look at that chewy bread. God, that's chewy.
Really filling.
So the guy who owned it, it was across the street from the Olympia. It was a perfect setup. It was the most perfect thing ever because as soon as we were done, literally crossed the street and we're there. There was no travelling, there was nothing. It was the most comfortable experience I've ever had. I loved it. If we go back there again, I would gladly have that Airbnb again. But when Misha and I went to go into this Airbnb, the guy who met us outside looked me square in the eyes and he was just like, "You didn't send me a text say you were here." And I was like, but we agreed a time. He was like, "Yeah, we did, but you didn't really tell me you're outside, why not?" I grabbed Misha and I was just like, oh my god, this is a weirdo! Hope he's not watching because we would like that flat again, please. But he was a weirdo. He couldn't get the internet to work. The internet didn't work.
The internet did not work, which was really, really troublesome.
Also the bathroom, there's no mirror in the bathroom. What is that about, please?
There was no mirror, no bin.
No bin.
I don't know if she's still around. Who's there behind the mask?
We're back at the Airbnb. I have a cider.
We didn't film a single thing in there, did we? Was there a chance to?
Hardly anything. I started to film something and then Joseph Harwood came over and interrupted me.
Oh, fucking selfish, first of all.
We're back and we're watching The Masked Singer because how great. I think we're gonna have to do like a little roundup at the end of this because I'm too tired now to talk, but like, that was a lot. And we did that and it was kind of amazing. There was a lot of shit that happened in terms of like tickets being like oversold, but yeah, when we've got like more brain cells working in our heads, we'll talk about it more. But we're gonna have some pizza and go to sleep and try it again tomorrow. So we're finally here at DragCon Day 2. It is packed. Look at this.
So I said, oh, like if anyone says. How we doing?
Have we got any other stories?
I think that's DragCon done. I'm really excited for the next one, actually.
We would definitely do this again. I don't know what is happening in terms of Drag World. I know a lot of people were upset that DragCon were coming over and that Drag World was more independent, but can we all just remember that Drag World was a DragCon ripoff anyway? Like, nobody could own the idea of having a drag convention anymore, so they're gonna have to work that out themselves. Let's not make out like DragCon is coming and destroying everything. All they're doing is reclaiming what they first
Also, why
started.
do you care? It's the same thing.
Yeah, just don't go.
Is
if
it
you
more
don't want to,
expensive?
or just pick which one that you want. I'm not sure what's happening with Drag World. I don't know what the future holds for it, but I think there's not going to be many conventions for a while this year, is there?
Probably not. No, well, there's not going to be anything for a while now, is there?
But we had such a fantastic experience doing our first convention as exhibitors. We learned so much. We know exactly what we're going to do next time in terms of like merch. Like, we've got ideas for like things that people were asking for.
Yes.
We just can't wait to do something else.
And also, although yes, the whole kind of ticket thing was a bit of a fiasco, apart from that, the actual event itself was great. Like,
and despite what people say, the atmosphere there was great.
It was very good.
I'm sure there were
people
people very upset outside. I'm not disputing that, but inside, people were having the best time. So.
Well, people outside were really angry, especially when I opened that window on that veranda, stared down at them like I was the Pope. And I said, you guys are out here, we're all inside being happy, shiny people, happy. Something in the crowd. People, we're so happy, people. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to this video about DragCon UK 2020.
When even was it?
January 2020.
Right, it wasn't that long ago.
What year is it? 2020?
Yes.
If you'd like to find our merch, the stuff that already exists, it's down in the bar below. That's also with our social media. Nova, if you want to follow us.
It is.
Oh, if you want to follow us. Someone follow Nova, because she's not hit 10k yet and she gets salty about it.
On Instagram?
Yes.
I'm nearly there, I'm so nearly there.
She wants 10k because then she can do swipe up. Is that what it is? Swipe up or down?
This
I forget.
is embarrassing.
Swipe up. I've had it for so long now, I forget which one it is.
Shut up. Turn it off. Turn it off.
No, but also there's a message afterwards about hold my hand. Take my hand. Take my fucking hand.
You smell.
There's a message. First of all, that's so rude. There's a message afterwards about joining the Patron. Thank you, Pathans.
Don't you cry. Don't
Won't you cry for me? I'm still not sure what that's from. Turns out we've got some patron birthdays. Happy birthdays to some of our gorgeous cult members. Happy birthday, Sarah Starmer, March 23. I know you and you know me. And happy birthday, Daniel, for March 25. Congrats on another year being alive. To Dan Kumar and Thomas F for March 28. Happy birthday, you guys are great! And to Mitchell G for March 31st. Happy birthday, darling. Have some Fanta for your thirst. Join our Patreon, make your parents not proud.